Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing wheel bearings because they're fucked up. So I hit a pothole not too long ago. So that is a problem because now the wheels are kind of grinding around. You take it right, it kind of like shakes and trembles. You can feel it in the clutch also. So it's kind of bad. My wife can feel it on the passenger side, like a lot of shaking. So because the way I can tell is the wheel bearings is because it takes a lot of load when you're turning, so you can feel them more that way. And yes, I don't think that's safe because that's only held by one bolt, your entire wheel. So let's take care of it. So I got a new set, I got everything. I got the cap, the bolt, I got the wheel bearing, got everything. So I guess we can start doing the job right now very quick. Hopefully it's quick. So let's get this nice car back to work with it again. Yeah.
1 million zillion jillion dillion cotillion times later.
Now that the wheel is off, take the brake caliper off. Once you remove the two bolts behind the brake caliper, you should know that if you did the brake caliper conversion from the 2008 M3, you should have one of these guys that actually belongs to Andrea. Once you remove the last bolt behind of it, make sure you have something to hang it with, so that way you don't put too much pressure to the actual brake line. So yeah, take care of that first. Now that is out of the way, remove the hubcap. Just a friendly reminder, this is what I got spare. Got this little guy. It doesn't want to come out at all. I'm trying to go easy on it so I can save it, but yeah, this is why if you need to order one ahead, go ahead, because this sucks. Once the hubcap is gone, as you can see, I'll try to reshape it again and just have it as a spare. Again, I already have a brand new one. So yeah, once that's done, you want to remove that lock from there, and then you want to use a 46 millimeter. If you get it, I have to order mine from Amazon with an actual a half inch, so that way I can use my impact if I need to. But yeah, just remove that, then use this, take it off. We go to the next step. After 5 minutes of trying to remove this little pin out of it and destroying my ears with the impact, it's out. Then with a 6 millimeter Allen wrench, and put one screwdriver up here, so you have a good leverage to pull it, and then it should come out, like, hopefully. Or fuck. Now that that is done, here's your wheel bearing hub. And I never done this job before, so I don't know if this play is normal, but the main reason I'm replacing them, again, as I mentioned earlier, I'm having that little odd scraping around when turning, and mostly turn out to be the wheel bearing on the other side. But yeah, I don't know if this is normal. I can do it with my own hands, but you can hear it. So leave me in the comments if this is normal. So after removing the wheel bearing, well, unfortunately, I encountered another problem. Let's go to the next step. so that the moment sinks, I can just go ahead and leave these pieces. That takes that out at least. So let's put it back in here, and then here's the back part of it, if we can take it off. Patience. There you go. This part came off. Let's see. So I guess I will have to go and get the puller, grab it here, and try to pull it out. So I'll be right back. So thankfully I did not have to use the claw puller. I used a little flat screwdriver, put it in there in the back, and I was able to pull it, lift it up, and thankfully it came out. So I guess we can go ahead and clean this section up and get the other bearing ready. Thankfully did not have to damage this cover in the back. Big reminder, I ordered this one also, so I have a brand new one, but it did took me about almost a month to get it back because it had to be special ordered. So just a reminder that if your is damaged whatsoever, then order this piece ahead, because I have a bad feeling it's gonna become no longer available because how hard it's to find now. So yeah, try to not damage it whatsoever and you should be good. So before we continue, it goes without saying that before you start any job, obviously, always double check that your part is the same one before you start anything. I already did it in the beginning. I already knew which one was mine because I'd done previous job before with the wheels, and I knew that mine was thicker version. So I have the early model, so my wheel bearing could be the 97 millimeter wheel bearing compared to the 80 something, 84, 85, I don't know. So there are two different type of wheel bearing hubs and everything, and you can tell the difference between one. This is more thicker compared to the other one. The bass section, it looks very different, and also the hub, the center hub. Mine's the big one compared to the other one. It's more smaller in diameter, so that's how you can tell which one's which. Josh Miller, the YouTuber, also, when he was doing his wheel bearing, if I remember, it's been a while, he has the other version, the late model, so you can see the difference between this one and the other one. And I think he does explain to you also with an image of the both of them in ones from the forums, and it shows you the difference between one another. So you have to make sure you're ordering the right one. So please do your homework before you do this, because you don't want to be doing this job, start everything, and then you get strangled for it. So, but yeah, so I just wanted to show you that big difference, that his is the thin one, mine is the very thick one. So hopefully to give you a little more detail on this. Now that this section is all nice and clean, let's try to install this bad boy. So be back in a second.
12 seconds later.
After pushing it in there, and again, very simple, I use different methods. I put it normally first, then I use this first, make it a little flat, then hit it with a hammer softly, don't hit it hard. There's no reason to do it that way. So once you get it in there, you can use this guy again and put it right in the middle and just hit it softly, so it will go in. You will see moving in. So no reason to hammer it super hard. It will get in, no problem. You can see it's nice and smooth. And then at the ending, once, because if you try to put it flat, you can't hit it and work as this centerpiece with a piece of wood. Put it right here, hammer it, and the other half, hammer it, and then hammer it. and you have a nice center bearing here. Good to go. Minimal play now compared to how it was before. It was pretty bad, so definitely that bearing was really bad, as you can see. So now it's just reverse, putting it back together. So let me just do this very quick. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this also, and put some brake cleaner to clean everything out. Don't do brake cleaning with the brake caliper if you have it powder coated. That will eat the paint off, so don't do that. So clean outside, remove your glove, clean all the rust whatsoever, and then let's put it together, and I'll be back in a second again. And of course, before I start everything, don't forget to install your bolt back in and a couple. So yeah, I got new ones. I literally got everything brand new. If I like doing the job, just do it right in the first place. So I like buying things brand new if I can. But if you take care of them, you should be no problem, and just reuse them. But at the moment, just put this all together, put the spec. I think the torque is 214 pound of torque. So yeah, let me do that very quick.
2 very boring minutes later.
Alright, now that is it. Let's put torque specs. Again, 214 pound of torque. So now the rotor is clean with brake cleaner and installed. Let me just install this guy in and also install that out. And before we forget, let's lock this boy down, and then you're good to go. All right, after a quick cleanup, brushing all the rust out, clean the brake caliper so it looks normal again, not dirty. Bolting everything to door spec again. A little bit of blue Loctite, putting the lock in there and the little cover, and then we can install the wheel, and that should take care of the whole job. Make sure that your lines are good, nothing is touching or getting pinched. You don't want to have a brake failure somewhere, so double check it out, then good to go. So the perfect example why am I doing this job is because every time you take a left turn or right turn, specifically right turns, you can hear and feel it in the clutch also, where it's literally grinding, it trembles. Well, this is the example why. So yeah, this is why I fucked up. So that's why we're replacing it. And yeah, you can see how badly this is. And you see how much I was trembling, so I can move everything here with my bare hands. So yeah, that's how I knew it was a problem. And we're done with the other side, so good to go. Here's the part numbers for the cover cap and the axle nut. Here is the back protection color that I did not use, so I'm gonna save them because they're getting hard to find. And here's the part number for the bearing kits, so make sure which one you have, 97 or 80 something millimeter, and you're good to go. And here is the bearings that we took out. I'll be throwing these out because I'm not gonna save them really. I'm gonna keep this just in case of an emergency. They're not the best condition right now, but I'm just gonna keep them for that. But everything else going to the trash. So now we can give it a shot. Stop it. See how that goes. And let's just cross fingers that it actually works. Let's not go with that copyright. So let's just cross fingers it works. happens the worst when you're uphill. So I'm just crossing finger it really works out. So let's see how it goes. If it shakes too much, I'm sorry. So now that we're in a hill, we can test it out. Cause that's now kicking the camera off. It's always fun. I know. This sun does not really help at all. So it's driving good, no more grinding, and it feels better actually. So I hope this helps. Thankfully it was not super hard for me because it came out very easily, but I know it can be a nightmare for some, so just be prepared for that. So thank you for watching, and I guess I'll see you on the next one.